Welcome everyone to the Unintentional Journeyman, the start of a new season. This is episode 22. It is August 12th, 2023, and we are ready for our second season at the head of Hampton and Richmond. We will square off in just a little bit here against Woking, who are predicted to finish first in the league this year. Media predictions have us fifth, and our board expects us to not get relegated. So quite a wide gap in terms of what we might see. I think that expecting us to finish fifth will be an overstatement, but I think we might be, if we're lucky, maybe end up mid-table. But that is all to be determined, as we have 42 league matches here at the Vanarama National League South level. So a long season in front of us. Our goal will hopefully, for the first time in 3 seasons, not to be scratching and clawing for a relegation, to avoid a relegation spot towards the end of the season. But in this episode, we're going to get right into the match very quickly. I did want to take a couple minutes and give kind of a season and a save overview now. So if you're pretty comfortable with that, you can skip ahead 3-4 minutes and we'll get into kind of the more current events. But I want to just kind of give a recap of what's happened so far. And I'll start out by saying this is the 6th season of this save, so we've had 5 seasons before that. And 3 of them, this is the 3rd video season. The first 3 I did not do on video. We started out with Nuneaton Borough in the Vanarama National League North. We were expected to finish in the relegation zone. We were in debt to start the season, and we had used up all of our wage budget on players by the time I took over. We got relegated. It was a horrible season. And because I didn't have any reputation or any coaching credentials, I couldn't get a job back in the Vanarama Regional Leagues, so I had to drop down to the Welsh Premier League, where I took over Llandudno, and they had finished 9th the season before, were expected to finish mid-table, took them to 6th out of 12 teams, so slightly in the top half. That was a really good season. Second season, we finished 2nd to the giant, that is TNS, and got Manager of the Year award, and that raised our reputation up enough so we could try to get back into the Vanarama Regional Leagues. We did so by accepting a job with a relegation candidates Farsley, and we promptly got ourselves relegated again. I thought I had learned enough in the first season, but it turns out I didn't, and we were dropped. However, our reputation stayed high enough that we could get a job with Hampton and Richmond last year. We were again slotted to finish in the relegation zone, but finally we were able to break that hold on us. We were able to finish in 18th place. We qualified for safety with about 3 matches left, and now taking over the second season at Hampton and Richmond as we head into the 2023-24 season. This Hampton and Richmond under 23s. I think this is just there because I forgot to delegate control to an assistant manager as the season started, but that doesn't really hold anything for us. So that's a quick recap of what's happened. We've had kind of a topsy-turvy in 5 seasons, 2 relegations, a couple of good seasons, and 1 where we just clawed our way to safety. So finally, on the 3rd time to kind of avoid relegation, we made it. Now, as we head into this year, so kind of bringing us back to the present, we've got, again, a 42-match season slotted out in front of us. We'll be starting off today against Woking. To kind of just give a little bit of it, we've got a ton of players in. We've done pretty well in our friendlies. Derby was a much better squad than us. I think they are in the Skybet Championship. I'm not sure if they're playing their starters or not, but we got beat 2-0, but I was pretty happy about that, considering that we're going up against a squad, 1, 2, 3, 4 levels higher than us. So, good for us. Wait, was that there? It even wasn't there under 23s. I'm not quite sure what was going on with that. But we won all our others pretty handily. Even this one here, this 4-1, actually was 4-1 against 4-0 against Dunstable here, where I basically played our 2nd and 3rd team and didn't really play any starters at all, and we still won 4-0. Playing our starters here, we won 7-0. Trying a bunch of different formations, but I'm hopeful that things won't be as bad as last year. We might be able to start making progress up the table here. But given that we've struggled in the past, who really knows kind of what's going to happen? Just thought to share a little bit here about tactics, then we'll get into the players, and we'll start with our first match here. I'm trying to make these episodes now this year about 20-25 minutes to make them a little bit shorter and more easy to digest. We've been working 2 formations mainly in practice, and we've just added a 3rd. My goal here is, and this is still our main tactic, is to run this 4-1-4-1 wide. formation, trying to get some width to our attack. We have started to bring in some outside mids. The problem here was bringing in some wingers. We just couldn't find good ones. But I've got a couple now. I got one guy with a broken arm. Coincidentally, he'll be back in another month on loan. But he looks like he's going to be pretty good at left wing. I think we've got a couple of candidates. This guy, Aso Muga, at right wing, who should be pretty good. So I think we're going to be okay with this type of a formation over time. However, I think a 4-2-4 diamond might be a little bit better defensively. And that's kind of what I want to try today, considering we're up against a team that's predicted to finish in first place. And they finished in second place last year. So this is going to be a good team. This formation has performed better defensively for us. And I'm thinking, if we could hold them, maybe we can sneak out a goal with our new and improved offense. However, what I've been leaning towards recently is this 4-2-3-1 to take out our defensive midfielder and change it into an attacking midfielder and just kind of go for it a little bit more. That would allow us to keep Murray on the pitch because he's pretty good. I mean, if we look at him, he is one of our better players, if not our most highly rated player. So I want to get him on the pitch as much as possible. That would do that. It'd shift more of our bodies forward. It would take a little bit off of us on defense, but I think it might be the catalyst that would really allow our offense to kind of take off. So I'm thinking we might shift to this over time, which would be a little bit more aggressive. So that's kind of what the thinking is right now. For now, in this match here, I hate when they all get messed up there. I guess that serves me right for switching our formation around. Let's do that and that. For right now, though, for this game, we're going to try the 4-4-2 diamond. We have been struggling to score with that because everybody kind of bunches up in the middle, and our outside backs just aren't very good at getting forward and aren't exceptional crossers. So it makes our attack very narrow. We really, I think, to make this work in attack, we would need better outside backs, which probably won't be able to solve this year because I just don't think we're going to find some down here that are going to make this work. But for the moment, I'm going to run it for its defensive capabilities. And let me introduce you to our starting 11 for the first match of the year. We will have some players that are alternating in and out. At goalkeeper, back from last year, is Daniel Barden. And kind of show these here a little bit too. He had a fantastic year last year. I think about a 6.86 rating, which sounds rather low, but he had a streak in there where I think he had 10 shutouts out of 12 matches. And once we got him in, our defense just really kind of tightened up. So he's back, signed to a 2-year contract, and will be our starting keeper. Hopefully, if he stays healthy, he should be the only one we play, except maybe for some cup matches. Starting at center backs, we have more Bs, and if we kind of look here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players that's whose last names start with the letter B, and I could have a left back Balogun, I could have a center back Bassett who's on the bench, so we have just so many Bs. We could be the killer bees kind of thing. But Bauer and Bailey, new center backs that we got in from Havant and Waterlooville, will be starting at center back. I'm pretty excited about both of them. They both ranked in competition last year at this level, over 7 for the course of the season. So I'm hopeful they're both an upgrade to our center backs. Our center backs from last year are back and will serve in a backup role. Catton gets the start out at right back. He is our most talented right back. Maybe that's the wrong guy. Yeah, no, that's the right guy. Yeah, we don't have outstanding right backs, but on the bench, who is not starting today, is Adao Manuel. He is not rated very well, but he plays extremely well. Had almost a 7.0 rating last year, so he will alternate in and out with Catton at right back for us. And I also feel some kind of obligation here to Manuel because when we got called into the board last year and got threatened to get fired when we were underperforming there, Manuel led the team and kind of stood up for me. So I do feel kind of a debt of obligation and honor to the guy for kind of saving my job, perhaps. Rhodes on loan starts at left back. He's our start returning from last year. We have loaned him for another year for our club. And then also I did re-sign Balogun, who was our alternate left back. And they will probably alternate switching games as the season goes on, as they're both good and they both play very equally. When we do have a defensive midfielder, and usually we will, Martin is going to be the defensive midfielder. He played fairly well last year. I think he was a 6.96 rating. And once we shifted him to the defensive midfielder role, when we got Barden in, he came in as a defensive midfielder. It really just tightened up our defense. So I like our defensive formation here. Although I'm not sure that Rhodes and Catton can play in the fullback role, I might shift them to a no-nonsense fullback role. Our new midfielders, Breach, Brunt, and Murray. Brunt Good attacking skill. He's going to play a Mazzala role off on the right-hand side. He is new to us, does not have much playing experience, but what was up as high at Sky Bet League 1 last year, coming in on loan for half a season, and I will hopefully extend that should he perform well. Breach as well, also another player in loan from Coventry. Looks really good. He's going to play the Carrilero role on the left-hand side to try to widen our defense and widen our formation a little bit. Good physicals, decent mentals, and technically proficient enough in his positioning to hopefully do a good job for us. He also is another Sky Bet League 1 player who just really hasn't had a chance to play in his career yet. So hopefully to get them a lot of playing time here. Murray, our new signing for 2 years, a little bit of a risk, can play an advanced playmaker role as an attacking midfielder. Not the best physicals, but very good mentals, good skills, very technical player, and all the skills that you're looking for an advanced playmaker. He's really good for this level. I mean, nothing below a 9 in these ranking ones, which is agility, and hopefully I would think that would improve over time. Everything else, 10 or above in this level, which should be pretty good. He comes to us having played in Chester 2 years ago, 11 matches and got a 6.86, but he was, I think, at that point in time, 20 years old, 21 years old, so he's much older now, and hopefully will do a good job for us there in the attacking midfield. And our new strikers, Kelly, we got from Maidenhead. He had a good year last year. He scored 8 goals and says 25 appearances here, but it was about 16 National League Vanarama South League appearances. So he scores about a goal every other game for last year, a 6.94 rating. He will play an attacking forward role. Lambias, however, as we have super high hopes on him. We've made him the assistant captain and the vice captain. And he has looked fantastic in non-competitive matches so far. 5 appearances, 5 goals. Can play a pressing forward role. I've played him in the advanced forward role. He looks good there as well. Again, solid numbers all around. Good physicals, good mentals. Technically not as strong, but in the skills we're looking for, finishing, dribbling, proficient enough. So just really hoping that these mentals and these physicals all across the board will help. And again, he signed extraordinarily cheap for £250 a week. This, I'm hoping, is a name you want to remember. Matt Lambias, in terms of carrying us forward for the future. So I'm hopeful for a big year from him. He came to us from Brighton, who were, it says Premier League. I thought they were... Oh, they are in the Premier League. I thought they got relegated. Maybe they're back up because I thought he was in the Championship League. But so he didn't get any playing time with them, but he'll get a ton of playing time with us. I'm going to give him as much time as his legs can handle here. And with that said, let's dig into the match now. We're going with this 4-4-2 diamond. Very simple instructions. We're just defending wider to try to push the stuff into the defensive midfielder. That worked well when we did this last year. And in attacking, I want to get a little bit wider. I've been watching some of our games, and with this narrow formation, if we don't get a little bit wide, they can just kind of box up in the middle here. And because our fullbacks aren't so good at getting forward, we really need wingbacks here to make it work proficiently. We do seem to things get clogged up in the middle, and we can't score. But a low-scoring game against this team for our first match of the year would be good. Again, I hope to open things up a little bit with one of our other formations as we go forward. And with that, let's get started. It's time to kick off our season. We are not favorites here, underdogs by a considerable margin. And I think our team is ready. We've got our subs ready. Let's submit this team and get this going here. Pretty excited for the new year. I think we are definitely more talented than we were last year. I think we, unfortunately, probably will struggle against this team today. But, good to get this one over with, I suppose. As we did last year, I am going to press intently on the outside backs and outside wings. I feel like that gets our players out a little bit more. Actually, tactically for this match, too. Out of possession, I want to be a little bit more urgent in how we press. So let's do that right from the start. Team talk. Okay. The general mood amongst the players is average, and they immediately go quiet and look up with admiration. Yeah, we do have a lot of new faces here. Good luck, lads. Go out there and pull off an upset. We're the underdogs here, and that suits us down to the ground. Let's go out and cause an upset. Yeah. There we go. Now, do we have this? I think there's a lot more to come from you, and I believe you got what it takes. This worked very well last year as all our players are pretty young. Hopefully, it didn't work very well with, who is it here? Murray and Breach, but They're a couple of our better players, so maybe it works well with the youngsters, but not anybody else. And with that in mind, it's time to get this season started. Super excited for the year here. To press kickoff. We are playing in their stadium. Shake hands to start the year. We get the low view. It's a nice little stadium with all the red going. We are in the red and black, and they are in the white with the red and red stripes. So we're in the darker uniforms of the two. If we could get a point or pull off some kind of an upset here, that would be nice. We start out with better possession. However, they're working it down, up off their foot. Let's go, guys. I'm hopeful we don't get killed here. That would be disappointing. Okay. Uh-oh. This feels ominous. Wow. Not a great start to the season here. 7 minutes in, we're down 1-0. They made that look easy. What happened here? Center backs need to learn to play together, huh? McDonald crosses. Left them open. Wow, that was a nice play. This is a good team, perhaps, we're facing today. In 19th position. A great start to the season here. All our optimistic hopes kind of have been dashed by a quick Woking goal. Murray from the outside. Oh, wow, that was a good shot. I forgot to set my free kick takers, too, here. Maybe that'll wake us up here. Let's see. Come on. We're not, by any means, we're not doomed here. Play it back up on the left. Rhodes cannot cross very well and is not necessarily very good with the ball. Get it to the middle. Murray, a little bit ambitious there, Mr. Murray. Not quite that good. Okay, coming down the left here again. Nice save. Boy, that could have easily been a goal there. That was a dangerous cross. Even though we're pressing them, they seem to have little trouble crossing it in. 18 minutes in. I'm still going balanced. I'm okay with that. The possession's kind of flattening out here now. We still have more of the possession. Hopefully we can get some chances. I think if we are down 1-0 at the half, or even or greater, I think I will switch to our attacking formation and pull off our defensive midfielder, just because it should be fun to try. Now, let's try a little bit of a shout here before the halftime. How about demand more? Let's do that. Let's see if that fires them up. Got their team a yellow card. Okay, everybody's focused. Oh, Breach and Kelly are pressured. Darn it. Oh, come on, guys. Uh-oh. Ooh, easy, easy, easy. Decent number shots, but most of them are from long-range efforts. Whoa, Barden with a long clear. Oh, hop on that second ball. He left it there for us. Whitehouse taking it down. Early cross. Dangerous. Ooh, heck of a save by Barden on that one. These long crosses are really dangerous, and we seem to be covering spots well. But they're kind of threatening on those crosses. We are being outshot 7-3. Kind of not really doing much here. Short corner. In swinger. He's going to shoot. Not from that side again. No penalty. Nice. Clears it away. Kelly picks it up, and we're on the break. Countering. Out to our newly acquired Lambias. Going to cross that in, maybe get an assist. Oh, wow. Not a shining moment for our newly acquired striker here. Okay, come on, people. No, ping. Oh. Wow, this guy's crazy good. Mr. Pring has scored his second goal, and we're really up against it now. All started with that bad pass by Lamdias. So despite all of our new players and our better investments here, we are not performing any much better here. However, that being said, we are supposedly up against the best team in the league. So a little bit of forgiveness here for us. But I was hoping for a better performance than this. So they want us to specifically mark him. I guess we just did. We'll take that. Okay, halftime. Dressing room. Good to remind the team the pressure is off. No, I expect to see a much better showing from us in the second half. We can play against these guys, and we should. And let's go give it to them, huh? Let's go for it. So we're going to take Martin off. I'm going to move Kelly out to the left side. We can bring in Asomuga. I'm not sure how you say his name. On the right side. We'll do a box-to-box midfielder there. And he will... we'll just do this, huh? I'm not sure whether it's better to have Vince playmaker, center midfielder, Mazzala, deep lying playmaker. Let's try that. Deep lying playmaker support. He should be an advanced playmaker support. That's a better role for him. Winger support or attack. He's not natural out here, but I think he can do fine. Let's put him on attack. And with that in mind, let's make these no-nonsense full... actually, we should leave him on fullback support so that we need to generate some offense here. Barden will stay a sweeper keeper. Sorry for the delay here. I haven't set this up normally. And they will stay central defenders. We are moving a defender out here, so this could be quite different. How do our tactics instructions is be more expressive, wide, counter press, defend narrower, more urgent pressing. Sure. Oh, we need a team talk, don't we? I did all that. Okay, start the second half. Here we go. Completely new formation. They are still in their 4-4-2. Let's see if we can shake them up a little bit. Oh! Okay, great start with our new formation. 15 seconds in, we give up a clear chance and a corner. Excuse me, a little cold coming on. Barton gobbles it up, no problem. Okay. We have not played this formation very much, so this could be a little bit ugly, but another reason to get a little bit more experience with it. Come on, give us something here. Asomuga picks up his first yellow card of the season. We have the ball. Rhodes plays it short on a free kick. Brunt picks it up, flops it over. Get that. Nice. Kelly picks it up. Back to Breach. Breach to Brunt. Asomuga, play it out. Good. Catton comes in. Brunt, back to Catton, back and forth, a lot of passing here. Murray, Brunt, looking for something. Brunt to Kelly. Oh, a deliciously close attempt. Perhaps our best chance of the day. I'm going to demand, no, I demanded more and some of them freaked out. Murray with the free kick, hits the wall, gobbles it up. Yes, the Bailey, let's do something. Looking a little more threatening here. Getting some highlights down here. Ooh, give him a card. Yes. Just a yellow? Give him 2 yellows for that one. He kicked him twice. Murray's got a pretty good free kick here. Oh, I've seen him in the preseason. He hit that bottom right corner. He seems to like aiming for that spot. Let's a little bit easier on the tackle. 60 minutes in here. 63. Do we have any subs to make? I haven't even kind of thought about this. Our offensive little outburst there has kind of settled down. We really need to push something forward here. I could try... I don't want to take Lambias out. Kelly I really like out there, but I'm tempted to try... Who has not done well? How's Kelly done? He's not really hitting it up on the left-hand side here. Let's bring in Fixer for Kelly. Make him a wing on the outside. Now, I think he's better in support because he pretty much can just run and is fast. He can't shoot, so I'm going to switch him to support, and hopefully he's just going to run by people and cross the ball in front for Lambias or Murray to hit in. And that's good for now. Get some fresh legs out there. We're starting to inch closer in shots. We just picked up another one, 10-3. I really don't want to have us playing to play the ball into the box. Jason Pring is, yes, we know he's a problem. Thompson plays it short to Taylor. Okay. And we intercept. Brunt, get on it. Okay, that's okay. Catton. Wow, a lot of back and forth here. Get control. Calm down, people. Breach picks it up. Breach, Brunt, over the top. Fixer picks it up. Just in the game. Recycles it to Brunt. Murray looking for some space. To Fixer. Fixer into Lambias. Back to Murray. What's going to go on here? Brunt. Murray. Lambias. So he tends to shoot. Oh, that was so close. Nice shot. I don't think he's that good at it. I think he just likes to shoot. But what's going on here? Breach picks it up. Uh-oh. Loses it. They are breaking. Nice. Picks it up. Is that going to be us? Nice. This guy, Asamuga, here in his preseason matches, he just like runs all over. Oh, wow. That was hot. Oh, I was going to say, as I was mentioning here, he just runs all over the place and creates havoc in the offensive end. And so there you go. What a goal. What a shot. I just got to praise everybody. I'm so happy on that. And it's game on here, 2-1. Things have gotten interesting. Down by a goal with 14 minutes to go. What can we do to tighten this up a little bit? I'm going to move us up a little bit here. Higher line of engagement. Higher line of engagement. Anything tighter marking? No, we're good right now. Let's just push it up the pitch here a little bit. Kind of go for it a little bit more here. 13 minutes to go. Oh, if we could get another goal and come back. We've closed up in this one, though. 10-10. We're even on shots. They keep warning us about Jason Prang. I wonder if I'm going to pay for that, but I find that when I put too many... be overly concerned about one player, someone else tends to kind of mess us up. Okay. 8 minutes to go. I feel like we need something. Brunt and Breach have done well, but... let's bring in Campbell, and he can be central midfielder attack. Let's try that. Let's get more bodies into the mix. And that's good, I think. Let's try Murray on attack. Are we overdoing it here? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, and let's go to... very attacking. I probably should have switched that earlier out. First game of the season. I'm a little bit rusty here too. So we're going for it. Everybody forward. Let's see if we can sneak one more goal here. 85th minute. Down by 1. Our ball on a throw-in. They steal it. We grab it. Okay. Bauer picks it up. Long ball forward. That ours? Uh-oh. This is probably going to be the end here. They got bodies forward. Nope. Barden's there. Wasn't much of a shot. Barden should... that's... breakfast for Barden. Okay, everybody pushing up. We're attacking. 3 minutes to go. Let's get one here. Let's start the season off on a high note. Down 2-0. Fights claw back to 2-1. Let's get one more, please. This would be a huge start to the season if we could tie the team that's predicted to finish number 1 on the road. Even as it stands right now, I feel like we've given them a pretty good game here. And okay, moving around here. Murray back to Brunt. Brunt to Murray. Campbell looks for Fixter, finds it, lofted forward. Murray picks it. Oh, so close. What a save. We got a corner here. Hopefully the set pieces carry over for last year. Oh, I thought he might be able to reach out and grab that one. Come on, one more chance. Let's go. Don't die here. Let's go. Hang on, pause. I can shout, right? Push forward. Yeah, let's do that. 2 minutes to go. Push forward. Some people are fired up. Everybody's composed. All right, here's our last chance. Oh, there's only 10 seconds left. This must be the end. Asho Muga. Cross it in front. Take a shot. Take the shot. Don't blow the whistle. Oh, that's going to be it. No? Oh. Well, there we have it. The start of the season. A 2-1 loss on the road to the team predicted to finish number 1 in the season. All in all, I'm pretty happy with that. They got 11 shots. We got 12 shots. They're much more efficient with their shooting. They did have a clear-cut chance. Possession, we edged them out a little bit. Passing, we're a little better. Tackles won, they were a little better. Headers, we were a little better. Average rating, they were better than us. They played better, and they probably deserve the win. But all in all, I'm gonna take that as a big positive. To go on the road and lose 2-1 to the team that's supposed to finish first, I'm gonna be pretty happy with that. Let's see. I can't fault any one of your performances. It was just one of those days. I can't fault your effort. Let me take a look before I take a look here. How did we do? Boy, our defenders did not really do well in the middle there. 6.5, 6.5. But otherwise, we did play okay. I'm going to go with that. look to gain confidence, seem relaxed and motivated. Yeah, I can't fault any of you for your performances. It was just one of those days. And I think we should definitely say a word of praise to, I'm pleased with how you did today, to Asumuga here, who had that amazing goal from the right-hand side. Barden also played well. Look at that 7.2 rating for full-time. That was pretty good, too. Let's continue on. And we're right back where we were used to being last year, in 15th place, down by a goal. No wins, no draws, one loss. So similar start to the year like last year, but hopefully that will not be as common of occurrence as happened last year. And that brings us to the end here of the first episode for the inaugural match of our second season with Hampton and Richmond. Let's take a look ahead at the schedule here. I am going to play the rest of the games in August, and we'll come back for one of these games in September for Game of the Month, maybe Kingstonian or Eastbourne. I'm going to try to pick one perhaps around where we are, so I'll kind of have to see how these matches go. But I know Dartford is expected to be pretty good as well. They finished really close to the top, and I think actually all three of these teams are predicted to be pretty good. And Dulwich Hamlet, I think, got promoted from last year. I don't think they got relegated from the division above us. I think they got promoted. So some tough matches coming up here, but hopefully we'll be able to get some points early on. Pretty happy on the whole with how things started, and that brings us to the end here. Thank you so much for watching, and we don't have success on our first match, but we'll be hoping for better things in the next one, and let's go Beavers. Thanks again, and have a great day.